This message found you. Oh my goodness. It's just stay. Don't pass it by. Don't keep strolling because something in you called this in. And I want you to know that. If you are here and at this moment, your screen stopped, right? It's where your alignment has begun. I want you to know that you're not just seeing 1111, because I'm sure that's what called you in here, because you've seen that 1111. This is timeless, a timeless download that can only be ordered and commanded by you. Because the universe is not playing mind games with numbers. That's not what's happening right now. You are seeing this because your inner world and your outer world, finally, these frequencies are lining up again. And you've been here before. You've felt this before. You know what it feels like to be in the flow, to be in the sync, and just to have that confidence, to be hearing your inner voice loud and clear. We live in a time where, quite honestly, distractions are worshiped. It's so many distractions going on. But one thing I will tell you, you've been real sharp because you begin to notice patterns, right? You are noticing patterns. It's when time repeats itself. And I want you to know that that's not happening by accident anyway. You know what it is? It's actually proof that chaos is loosening its grip. I know. That's powerful in itself, and you are waking up inside to your own rhythm. And I couldn't be more excited for you. I want to talk about this because 1111, that isn't luck. That's not luck. Not in that kind of sense. We can say that we're lucky when we see it, right? It really is a reflection, sort of a feedback. It's life saying, I see you and you're present. And I want you to know that even that flickering that you're feeling in your chest right now, that in itself is awareness remembering itself. And so many reasons may be why you called me here at this time, because currently, right now, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Maybe you are looking for clarity. It's been a lot going on lately. What are those next steps? Am I moving in the right direction? It could even be direction, or you could simply be looking for peace. Or maybe you're wondering if the shift that you feel, because you've been feeling these shifts, are they even real? I'm going to answer this question, but I know that you will be able to come to your own conclusion. But they are real. The numbers, the numbers are the echo of your own decision to grow. Because ultimately, that's what you have decided. You have decided, you know what? It's time for me to grow up on planet Earth. And boy, oh boy, you've been growing up. And I've seen for some of you, you even have taken this big leap of faith and betted on yourself. And you've been asking for help in those areas of your life where you really need help. But I want to bring this into a little bit more every day, so you can understand. 1111, what happens when we see that? Whether you're watching the clock, or maybe you're in the grocery store and you pay for your groceries, or you're getting gas and you get this and all of a sudden you see it, or you're strolling online and you see this 1111. 1111 shows up when you stop forcing what's not flowing. What simply is not flowing. And I'm going to tell you what that could look like for you guys, because again, this is a collective reading here, right? And it can be 1111 shows up when you clean your space. You literally decided that you were going to go in there, and that little pile of mail and letters that's just been sitting on the counter that you've been meaning to get to. You finally sat down and you're going through that and you're taking a look at that. You're cleaning out your space. You said you were going to get those clothes that was on the chair in the room and you finally get those clothes, or you finally clean your car out. You finally washed your car. You've been saying you were going to do it, and all of a sudden 1111 appears. Another time 1111 appears is when you tell the truth. And I'm not talking about just being honest, because you're an honest person. But when you actually tell the truth, you tell the truth to yourself. You stop over giving, the overdoing, the just to get along. That's when you'll see those 1111 show up for you. Or I want you to think about this: when you finally have forgiven. And boy, you've forgiven. You're speaking to people in your family you ain't spoke to in years. I'm talking about way before 2018. Some of you haven't spoke to some of your family in years, and you're making that connection with your cousins, with your family members. Some of you are even speaking with your fathers. Some of you finally, this back and forth you normally have with your mother around this time of the year, you're not having that back and forth. So you're truly forgiving. Even some of your friendships that sometimes some of them, they kind of separated, but you've forgiven some of the situations and you're sort of trying to connect with one another. I can't even talk about it. I'm just baffled watching it. And even when you finish some things, because some of you have truly come to a point in your life where this is a new era for you. You've left the relationship, you started a new job, you've moved, you have taken the class that you needed to take and you're finished, you're finally done, you're graduating. So many things are happening when we finish something that we've started. Some of you have been working on projects and you finally finished it. You've finished it, you've completed it, and that's amazing. Some of you have gone through a massive healing journey, and there's been different tests and different things you've tried and different kind of treatments you had to receive, and you finally have finished your last round of treatments. You finished it. You'll see that 1111. When you see that 1111, that is letting you know. That's why it's showing up. And literally, you're able to breathe again. And that reminds me of Tony Braxton's song, Breathe Again, right? But you really are able to breathe again. It's been really tough. It's been a struggle. Some of you, your breath is coming in the form of an guardian angel. And I'm talking about the physical guardian angels, meaning you've reached out for help. You're tired of struggling with this. And now you're getting the support you need and you can finally breathe again. You've given yourself permission. But I want you to know each act, no matter how small, and even the small acts, all of those actions are in alignment with this 1111 portal. And I'm telling you, every time you see this 1111 portal, you're going to know that. That's how you change timelines. That's how you quantum leap, not through lightning bolts, but through the honest choices that are made within stillness. You just have to be still for just a moment. So when you see 1111 again, here's something I want you to do, right? And you have to come back and you please let me know because I want to know. I want you to ask yourself, what was I thinking? Because it's going to be directly tied to what you were thinking. It could even be what you're doing, but I want you to really hone in on what was I thinking? Because that thought is the frequency you're tuning at that moment. And I want you to keep the ones that expand you. Because right now there's all kinds of thoughts going on. There are the ones that expand you and the ones that shrink you. I only want you to keep the ones that expand you because God, the universe, your higher self, your ancestors, angels, guides, whatever you want to call them, they will never communicate to you through fear. Because here's a little secret: the divine God, the universe, it doesn't honor fear, it honors self sovereignty. And know that you were birthed through love, not fear. So when you're getting those thoughts of fear, that's not coming from you. And you can release that. You can release that one, the one that makes you shrink. When you know that, I'm telling you, the whole reality of this universe called the Matrix will rearrange itself around you. So, right now, I want you to know what's happening for you is that your nervous system is catching up with your spirit. That's the tremor that you are feeling. You're feeling like something wants to begin. And I want you to know something has begun. It's already started. And you stepped out of waiting, right? Because you've done a lot of waiting. But you stepped out of waiting and you have stepped into being. You understand? I love that for you. You don't chase alignment, you embody it. Because the moment that you choose peace, just peace, it recalibrates itself around that decision. So you can choose peace at this time. And actually, some of you right now are thinking about going on a retreat. You're thinking about updating or getting into a meditative practice. And that's a beautiful thing. 1111 is a mirror, it's not a mystery. It's not predicting your future, it is confirming your readiness. Because listen, you are ready. And I want you to know that you're not being tested. You're being timed perfectly. And I want you to know that everything that left, because a lot of things have left you, was supposed to make room. And everything that is arriving will recognize you. They will see you for that light that you truly are. So, if this message resonates, do me a favor. And I would love for you to subscribe here. I would also love for you to share your thoughts here because we get a chance to see from one another. If you've made it here in this part of the message, then know that we are a collective here together and we have some things in common. I want you, if this resonates, to subscribe, not to the channel, but to your own evolution. Because by subscribing, you are archiving this vibration inside of your higher self. And a reminder that you can always return to this frequency whenever the world just feels loud, because it might get a little loud. So, this is the alignment that you've been waiting for. It's always been here waiting for you. So, let this be a confirmation of your realization. And then let this frequency mark the moment you remember, wait a minute, I already shifted. So, until next time, stay in your rhythm and keep listening to the language of your own energy. This is really a good time. And oh, by the way, one last thing. I want you to make sure, especially if you're listening to this is timeless, but I want you to make sure to look after your mother and your grandmother and all of the mothers out there. I want you to take it kind of easy this month, and grandmothers. There is a extra burst of wisdom that is just being rained down on everyone. And of course, we know that divine wisdom that energy comes in very much through mother energy. So take care of your mothers. And mothers and grandmothers, take care of yourself. Take it easy. Don't do too much. Don't overdo it. Don't move around. Well, I'm going to get ready to go because 8, 9, 10, 11. It is 3:08 a.m. in the morning. And as a mother myself, I'm about to go and get me some rest. But I look forward to hearing from you all. So I want you to understand that without action, 1111 is just a number. The real magic is you. You're the real magic, and nothing happens unless you say so. Go ahead before you get ready to go to sleep or start your day or whatever you're going to do. Make sure you say and send a message out to the universe or your acknowledgement to your higher self and God and say, I'm ready. I am ready. Because that's the 1111. And then I want you to start taking some action in your life. Peace and love. And by the way, I want you to know that I read all of the comments and I thank you all so much. It does my heart well. And I'm going to keep showing up for you. Whenever you call me, I want you to know I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. So peace and love. Ciao.